70% of all the world's fresh water goes towards irrigation. In some cases, to move water artificially from its source to the crop field can be quite a complicated and expensive task. As an answer to this, AQysta has developed a radically new type of technology aimed at solving irrigation issues all around the world. Their mechanical hydro pump is able to harness the power of flowing sources to pump water to the crops without the need for any fuel. The story of AQysta begins with the three co-founders meeting at Delft University of Technology. One of the founders, Pratap Thapa, came to Europe carrying the experience and realization that something was missing in irrigation techniques in some parts of the world. Then, the business venture of AQysta starts taking shape. Within the opportunity analysis canvas, we can identify the typical behaviors and actions that make up entrepreneurial thinking, seeing, and acting, and that we can use to analyze how AQysta developed. First, the three founders have shown elements of entrepreneurial mindset, motivation, and behavior to drive their determination in achieving their goals and impact in the world. Elements of their thinking have included need for achievement, self-efficacy, and interpersonal skills. Seeing entrepreneurial capabilities have allowed Pratap and his colleagues to identify key elements and changing behaviors in the agricultural industry, such as the increasing food demand, the need for sustainable agricultural techniques, and the particular situation of some developing areas that are not served by standard irrigation technologies. Finally, through acting entrepreneurially, they were able to identify the answer to these problems and develop a complete value proposition canvas. By eliminating high costs for electricity and fuel as for standard pumps, AQysta's product offers very low maintenance costs, zero pollution and operational costs, and just needs flowing sources to move water to the crop fields. After the birth of their idea, the first prototypes of the pump enter the development phase, and AQysta finds a drive in early award success that provides the company with support, mentorship aid, and fundings. Then finally, in 2013, AQysta is officially founded. At this point, AQysta is part of the TE&S Delft incubator, which will enable the company to grow during its initial steps. This places AQysta in the innovation phase for the development and diffusion of mechanical irrigation technologies, a process that has been going since the early ages of society and that has now reached a turning point with the invention of the Barsha pump. After this preliminary success, the time comes for AQysta to start bringing their product out into the world. To do that, they evaluate which type of market segment would turn out to be most promising and profitable as beachhead. They are able to do that by evaluating the application, the type of user, added value for this type of user, and finally, specific geographical location for their hydro pump to be used. AQysta finds their beachhead market in Nepal, where farmers-owned businesses are struggling to find ways to water their crops. Here, they are able to identify their ideal consumer, low-income, hard-working farmers whose pains are to be able to grow crops and to sell them, without the incumbent dangers of weather conditions and lack of irrigation techniques. As a result, by 2016 they count numerous installations and pilot projects in Nepal, but they are also able to expand to Indonesia, Turkey, and Zambia. By the end of the year, the company officially launches the Barsha pump commercial series everywhere, and AQysta gets on the path to become global. Let's now take a look at what is driving this early success for AQysta. This is clearly due to a well-thought and processed business model and planning. Their BMC clearly shows that they've been able to identify crucial elements for their value proposition, but they have also been able to embark in key activities as well as partnerships with universities, big established companies, and even the European Union. Thanks to an efficient business plan and entrepreneurial commitment, AQysta has been able to expand and mature through all the venture stages of growth, overcoming all junctures and barriers, all the way to entering sustainable return phase. They are now a wide team of 30 members from different nationalities all around the world. but their technology has yet to reach the market stabilization phase, and the company has to keep a stable spot in the sustainable phase. To do that, AQysta has been adopting developing strategies. First of all, their business model has been dynamically changing and adapting to each new stage of growth, enhancing their relationships, key activities and channels, while always keeping in mind the main elements of their value proposition. AQysta is also weighing the possibility of connecting and partnering with Siemens Stiftung, an incumbent company that shares the same impact-oriented sustainability mindset, which would help AQysta in their goal of economic development to the communities where pumps are installed. Moreover, AQysta has been working towards enhancing the sustainable and circular part of their business model. First of all, the company has centered the development of their pump technology around the idea that the lifetime of the product has to be long, to reduce environmental impacts and costs. They have in fact put into place an effective monitoring system for their pump installations around the world to ensure that. Then, they have developed the concept of Easy Pay, based on customers paying for the pump only when they achieve successful harvest, which favors increase of business in developing areas. Finally, AQysta offers a training program, the Grown Incubator, for farmers who want to learn how to run commercial farms efficiently and improve their management skills. With the implementation of all these entrepreneurial activities, AQysta will then be able to expand their market as well as increase their revenues while bringing their innovation all around the world. Thanks for watching.